Hi all, I'm Paul. Welcome to Start Waveski Surfing. In my video How to Catch Unbroken Waves, I explained that a few things are important when you're catching waves. One of those things is the paddling speed. Now in this video I want to talk about something specific you see some waveski surfers, mostly beginners, do when they are speeding up to catch a wave. I am talking about that wild paddling they do. When they are watching the wave is coming, they start paddling, and suddenly when that wave picks them up, they suddenly start paddling like a fool. Why is that? If you paddle wild like that, you have poor control over your paddle strokes. Your blades are barely touching the water. It's not really pushing you forward. It's very ineffective paddling and it's a waste of energy. So how do you paddle? When you're paddling on a wave ski, if it's for paddling out, getting to the line up or paddling to catch a wave, you always make deep, powerful strokes. Your blade goes in the water. Where your feet are, the paddle stays close to the board, your blade goes fully submerged in the water. You pull your paddle back and it comes out where your hips are. While you're making a stroke, also move your torso a bit. That makes that the power not only comes from out of your arms when paddling, but also from out of torso rotation. Also sit with an active body position. That means you lean a bit forward and you keep a straight back. Now when you're paddling to catch a wave and you feel you need to speed up a little to get into that wave, you just paddle a bit faster and you make more powerful strokes. And sometimes it depends on the conditions. Sometimes you need more strokes. Sometimes you can do with just a few powerful strokes. Sometimes you need to paddle a bit faster and sometimes a bit slower. It depends on the conditions. But always remember, a few powerful strokes are far more effective than all that wild paddling you see some waveski surfers do. Now let's watch a few good examples of waveski surfers getting into the wave. Watch Bruce leaning forward and making strong paddle strokes. Now let's watch Gus getting into the wave with strong paddle strokes and leaning in. Now it is interesting to talk about why some waveski surfers paddle wide like that. Why do they do that? Maybe they thought that was how it's done. Well, now I explained it isn't. But another reason why you are paddling wide like that may be fear. Because when you see them paddling wide like that, what they're doing is they just got their focus fully forward and they might be afraid of what's happening behind them and they are afraid that the wave will collapse and grab them. Well, I can understand you are afraid if you paddle like that, because if you got, let's show with Ruby here, if you're paddling and you're just looking to what's in front of you, you have no idea what the wave is doing behind you. And that's wrong, because you always have to keep an eye on what the wave behind you is doing. I already explained in previous videos that you want to ride a wave diagonal. You want to ride it diagonal to stay on a clean part of the wave. This gives you much more fun out of the wave. But riding diagonal already starts before that wave breaks and before you're riding it. This starts when you're paddling to get into that wave. You see that wave coming. What you do then is already point your nose slightly diagonal. Because if you are like this, fully forward, you can see what's happening behind you. But if you point your nose slightly diagonal, this allows you to watch over your shoulder, keep an eye on the wave, anticipate to what the wave is doing, and it gives you a better start to ride that wave diagonal when you're over here. So, put your nose slightly diagonal, make your powerful strokes, and when that wave picks you up, get some good powerful strokes extra in it. Make sure you get your blade fully submerged in the water, and there you go, riding that wave. Another thing which helps you to speed up while you're paddling and to make powerful strokes is using your feet. Push your feet in the footwells simultaneously with your paddle strokes. And your right foot goes together with your right paddle stroke, and your left foot goes together with your left paddle stroke. So you push it while you make your stroke. But don't push it too hard though, because otherwise this brings you out of balance. That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, have fun in the water, and see you in the next video. Bye!